Mr. Carignan, we'll turn it over to you, please, for 5 minutes.
Thank you very much, and thank you for the opportunity to address the committee today. Pour ceux qui parlent français, je m'appelle Dani Daniel.
For those who speak French, my name is Dani Daniel, but I grew up in Saskatchewan as Dennis Kerrigan.
In English, just because I'm more at ease in English. I'm president and co-founder of a company called Plato. We are an IT services company that was founded in New Brunswick in 1997. It's a company that operated for the first almost a little over 20 years of its existence as a non-Indigenous owned company. And I'm a First Nation person from Saskatchewan, from the Pasqua First Nation. And I met the original founder of that company in 2015, and we had the idea about creating a company that would seek to invest in Indigenous Canadians, First Nation, Inuit, Métis citizens to help them develop the skills and provide employment within the technology sector. What began as a conversation in May of 2015 has turned into a company that is now employing over 140 First Nation, Inuit, Métis citizens. And it's a company that employs around 400 employees from Halifax to Victoria, British Columbia. We have developed over the course of our history a training program. It's essentially a new application of an apprenticeship model, a training model that's been around for hundreds of years in skilled trades. And really the focus is to identify Indigenous Canadians that are interested in pursuing careers in technology, providing market-based learning, supplemented with some accreditation through New Brunswick Community College, as well as micro-certifications that are useful in building a career in technology. To date, we are about $40 million in annual revenues in terms of consulting revenues, and we are an almost 30-year-old company that became majority Indigenous owned in January of 2022. So since becoming majority Indigenous owned, we have sought to find a way to be a part of federal government procurement projects. To date, almost 100% of our revenue comes from either the private sector or from provincial organizations or else organizations across North America, with about 12% of our revenues annually coming from American-based companies. We are an outsourced company. We're able to provide employment opportunities for Canadians that either reside in cities or who have developed the skills and who reside outside of cities. And in fact, we've got a handful of employees, about 10, that are at home working and generating a livelihood in their home communities. And these communities range from the Flying Dust First Nation in northwestern Saskatchewan to the Okanese First Nation in southern Saskatchewan, and a handful of others across the country. In terms of trying to become a vendor for the Government of Canada, we understood that the Government of Canada is a very sophisticated buyer. It's a buyer that prefers scale. So it is sort of set up for organizations that are very large, international consulting companies, to do better on projects. We definitely understood that. But our model of developing Indigenous technology professionals really involves working on projects so that we can develop the skills and expertise that folks can use to build their careers, build their acumen over time. And we know that we're able to actually generate employment opportunities, and with the most senior of our technology resources that are Indigenous now entering into their 9th year of professional experience. They're no longer entry-level or junior-level resources. They're now intermediates, and they're starting to specialize in different technology areas, ranging from software testing, which is our primary service offering, to other areas like business analysis or project management, different skills that are in demand in the technology sector across Canada and across the world. We knew that coming into the Government of Canada, there were some certifications that were required. So over the course of the last 2.5 years, we've sought to become certainly registered under the Indigenous Business Registry, certifications under the TBIPS process to make sure that we qualify for projects of that nature. We have one of our offices that's certified as controlled goods. We've worked through the secret level security process. We've also become a technology partner with the likes of companies like SAP, Microsoft, and Tricentis, who are industry leaders and whose products are used by the Government of Canada. Really, the goal for us is to, become a company that qualifies as a vendor. And in so doing, we've learned a lot. And we know that the Government of Canada is a formidable place to become a vendor. But as a company that is new, and one which is not new, because we're almost 30 years old. We believe we have some insights and offerings that we can maybe provide that can be of help to this committee in terms of its mandate of looking at Indigenous procurement across Canada. So with that, I'll say hi and thank you.